Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about my best and worst purchases of 2023. It's finally time. I do these videos at the end of the year, as many people do here on YouTube, and I love watching these videos. I went back to look at all of the things that I got and made a list of the ones that fit on the best and the ones that fit on the worst section of this list. I'm not gonna talk about absolutely everything that I bought because there's things that I really haven't had the time to use. I'm just gonna mention the ones that I've used enough that I can give you like a very good review, and I hope this helps you a little bit if you were on the fence on any of these items. So grab your coffee, wine, snack, and let's sit down and chat about it. The first thing that I wanted to show you is a new piece that I got from Idyl. So I think we all know that I love Idyl, and every time that they release some new piece I want to try it out, and they have some new pieces. They sent one of them that I'm really excited to try. You're gonna see why I like it so much. It's very me. Idyl is lab grown diamonds, and they have modular pieces. So for example, this one is the Lena, and you can interchange the pieces, and you can also do it with the earrings. They also have bracelets, and they have a lot of amazing stuff. I've worked with them and I shopped from them for a really long time now. So they just released this one and I'm really excited to try it out. So let's open it up. So one of the things that I love about these pieces is that I don't really have to take them off when I shower, and that is what ultimately makes me love a piece more than the others. I'm just not the type of person that takes the jewelry on and off, and with these ones I can take a bath, I can go to the beach, I don't have to take them off because of the water, and they always have stunning pieces. So this is the packaging. And we have two pouches. This is the one where the jewelry comes in, and these are the little gifts that they sometimes send. And they send me a little diamond cleaning kit, which I'm definitely gonna use. I already have one of this and it's almost out. I use it to clean basically all my jewelry. Also my engagement ring, because sometimes you get lotion and stuff on it. So let's unbox the new piece. So in case you were thinking about getting something for Christmas, I think Idyl is an amazing option. Let's open it up, and these are the earrings. I'm gonna put the name of them on the screen, but they remind me of little branches, like very inclined to nature. I think they're beautiful. So as you can see, they're missing the stud, and that is because I already have the stud. This is the Solo 3. So basically what you do is you put it here, and then you have the full earring. Let me take my gold hoops and exchange them. And this is how they look like. This is one of my other favorite pieces, and this is called the Lucia. So whatever you're looking, if it's earrings, bracelets, necklaces, they have so many to choose from. I love them and use them all the time. So I'm gonna link Idyl's website and my favorites on the description box down below in case you want to shop them. And if they give me a discount code, I'm gonna put it on the screen right now in case you wanna use it. But yeah, let's start with the best purchases. I'm gonna start with the one that it's for sure my most used bag of this year. I'm surprised with how much I use it, how much I love it. Needs its proper shout out. So this is my mini Kelly. I think we all kind of knew that this was gonna be like the most used bag and the best purchase that I did on this year. I got this for Christmas last year. I got it offered here at my local boutique, and my mini Kelly is in Epsom leather in clay with palladium hardware. When it comes to the Kelly sizes, I always had this idea that the 25 was a little bit more value per money rather than the mini, because the mini, I don't really put my phone inside because it's quite of a hassle. It does fit, but it's not ideal, so that doesn't really matter that much to me because I usually have my phone in my pocket. The thing is that this bag is so convenient and so easy to use, at least for me, that I don't bring as much inside of my bags, and it's gonna be really funny because another of the best bags of this year is massive. But this bag has been great. I carry what I need inside, and you can go and see my Instagram. I get comments of people telling me just use another bag already because you're always with the mini Kelly. I know that, and if you ask me, I would get it in black, I would get it in browns, I would get it in every single color if I could, because it's amazing. I love it. I use it crossbody most of the time and I just forget about it. I don't have to worry because if I'm at a restaurant, I just cross it and I have it there. If I'm gonna take public transportation, it's also not an issue. If it rains, it fits perfect inside of my coats. It's just so convenient and so beautiful. And I love white bags. I've realized that the fear that I had for white bags was nonsense because my white bags are my most used bags. I don't understand why, but I can definitely tell you that I lost the fear completely. I'm definitely open to a Kelly 25 in any white beigey color. Same for a Birkin. I use it so much and it's so easy to pair with my outfits. Like, I love the palladium hardware. I only have positive things to say about this bag. I would highly recommend it to anyone. Doesn't matter your height. If you're someone that carries not that much inside your bags, you're gonna find it to be great. And if it's black, then completely not even have to worry about color transfer. I do do worry a little bit with this one, but I'm gonna show you that there's like absolutely no color transfer and wear and tear on my mini Kelly. So for me, this bag was a success. The second bag is something that I didn't plan to get this year, but I ended up doing it. Like, I'm usually very much of a planner when it comes to the bags that I plan to buy on that year. So I will be doing an updated wish list at the beginning of next year. But this one, even if it was not on my wish list, it was something that I knew that I wanted for a really long time. The opportunity to buy it, it never came up until this year. And this is my Chanel Pearl Mini. I wanted this bag since the day that it was released. I didn't get it. I regretted it so much. And since then, it was very hard to find it available again pre-loved. Like, there was no way that you would see it, and if it was available, it would sell out like in minutes. I saw that Redlux had this one and I jumped on it. The way that I justified it, first of all, it was because I'm gonna get married. It's like the dream wedding bag. I absolutely love pearls. So I tried to justify it as much as I could, and it ended up being way more than that. Like, I've used it for my engagement pictures, I've used it for dinners, I've used it for traveling, for like all black outfits. Like, it's not as dressy, and I ended up loving it and using it way more than I originally expected. So I have to say that there's no regrets on this one. I do like to use a strap like this, so I basically loop it underneath the flap, and it gives you like a really nice shoulder length strap. So I usually like more simpler things, but with this bag, it was the one that got away. I plan to use it for a lot. It's pretty much been a bag that I've been rotating way more than I ever thought. So I think it was amazing that I was able to find it, and definitely one of my best purchases of this year, because I do see these bags as pieces that I plan to keep for a really long time, possibly for my entire life if I can. So I'm so happy that this was the year that I found it. I have two other bags left. One is the Lady Dior. So at the beginning of the year, I said that I wanted my ABC Lady Dior in black lambskin, and I ended up going for a vintage version, but not my ABC, which is the small. I went for the medium. So this is my vintage Lady Dior, and I got it in black lambskin. This one is the one that has the zipper, and it's bigger, so it fits my camera and it fits so much. And also because it's a vintage bag, I don't feel as worried about it, because when you get a new bag, especially when it's a delicate leather and it's lambskin and you know that it can get scratched, or if it rains or whatever, you get super worried. And when you buy vintage, you know that the bag has gone through stuff and that you are good to go and you can basically wear them right away. Don't worry about it. And that's something that I've come to try to learn even for my new pieces, because babying your bags and being worried about using them is not fun. We're getting these bags so they can function and serve us, and I'm trying to do that with pretty much every piece that I have responsibly. But with this one, I can tell you that I am so happy that I did not go with a new one. I still would be open to getting another one, but not a black ABC. I would probably venture into more colors, but this has been amazing. I use it so much and I truly enjoy using this bag. I have very few bags that actually fit my camera. Being out and about with this one, I can put my camera inside and I don't have to worry about it. You can add a strap to it, so sometimes I use the strap of my vintage Kelly 28 on this one, but I actually prefer to use it just as a top handle. So the fact that it doesn't come with a strap was not an issue for me. Yeah, excellent purchase. And the last bag, the one that everyone knew that I was gonna put on this list, is my Birkin 35 in Attain. This is right now one of the biggest bags that I own, and it's in tow leather, palladium. I really wanted to put it on this list because I was so hesitant when I got it, because I knew that it was gonna be a heavy and big bag, and how good it turned out that I honestly feel like it deserves to be here. I'm using it a lot, way more than I expected. I'm so happy that I went for it and that I didn't listen to everyone telling me not to go for such a big bag because I am really short. Yeah, listen to whatever you want. If you want a mini bag, if you want a massive bag, just go and get it. Your height will not define how much you actually enjoy a bag. And yes, it's heavy. I've done a recent review of this bag and what's in my bag in case you want to check it, because I don't want to be too repetitive. But yes, this bag, amazing. Only good things to say about it. So it was definitely one of my best purchases. Here we love the Nice line from Louis Vuitton. I have the Nice BB, I have the Nice Nano, and I have the Mama Nice. So I also got this one pre-loved. I got it from BAM Luxury Store, and it's, I believe, the biggest Nice or almost the biggest one. I would have to double check on that, but this is very worn out. I got it for an amazing price. I've seen how much they go for on the pre-loved market. The fact that I got this one for the price that I did, that it was like around 500, I was over the moon about it. I love it. I did get it with the intention of replacing the leather pieces like the vachetta. You can see on the top that it's breaking, and it's also because I don't want to really repair it on until it actually breaks. So I'm just using it as normal. I try not to grab it from the handle. And I use this one for all my hair care products and my Dyson. I have it in my bathroom, but also when I travel by car specifically, because definitely don't take this on the plane. But when I travel by car, I just put everything that I use hair care, even skincare wise, inside here, and it fits perfectly. So yeah, I travel with my Dyson and I don't really like the travel pouch that it comes with it. Heat protection, my shampoo, my conditioner, plus my entire skincare fits inside here, no issues. This is how it looks right now. So you can see the Dyson is right there. I use it a ton and definitely an amazing purchase, but I do plan to send it to Louis Vuitton to replace the Vachetta. Once the handle breaks for sure, I'm definitely gonna take it to repair, but for now, I don't really mind the water stains. It's a vanity and something that I have in the bathroom, so I loved it. Another one is gonna be the Avalon pillows, and I got them in the black grayish color. It's like a very dark gray. So I was set, like dead set, that I wanted the gold ones. I have one gold pillow and I also wanted the blanket, but I saw this one's also pre-loved, so I did save money on them, and I was hesitant if I was gonna really like them, because of course they were not the gold ones that I originally wanted. And sometimes I realize that I'm so dead set on things, and once I open to the possibilities of trying something new, I love it. And I think honestly that this looked better on the Roche-Beaubois and on the apartment itself. I just feel like they look amazing and that they stand out a little bit more. I love interior design, I love interior decor. So for me, adding things to my house that make me happy. I know that for many people are not gonna be worth it, because of course there are super expensive pillows and blankets, but I'm still on the hunt for the blanket. Now I'm open to the one that matches these pillows, or I'm also fine with the gold one, but I don't think that I'm gonna be able to find it anytime soon. But yeah, I'm so glad that I decided to go for it, and I saved a lot of money by doing that. I think I have raved about these ones enough, and I know that many people don't find them comfortable, but I do so much. If I could, I would get them in black, in tweed, in crystals. Like, I'm obsessed. I love them. I was so scared that they were not gonna fit my style, but they just give a different vibe to my outfits. They're so comfy. I really like them. I cannot recommend them enough. They do have a lot of wear, but they're shoes. So I do have to say that for me, these were an amazing surprise, and I'm so happy that I went with it. And I do plan to add more ballerinas in different colors, patterns, fabrics to my closet for sure next year. And the last best purchase of this year are going to be my Loro Piana summer walk charms. I know that it's not summer, but I also feel like they are really nice for fall and winter. It depends on the outfit. I have to review these ones against the Scaroso ones, but it's like your feet are being hugged consistently. It's like a big hug. I don't have any other way to explain it. They're really comfy. They go with everything. Like, I can walk with these ones, and I've used them the most that I can to be able to give like a review versus those. So I may do that if you guys are still interested, but they're worth it and I love them. And I'm so happy that I did personalization, because I got exactly what I wanted. So yeah, I'm so happy that I went for it. Now for the worst purchases, I have to say that I've been pretty good this year, and I think I've gotten things that I really wanted that have ended up working out for me, but there are things that are definitely not perfect that I wanted to mention. Yeah, none of these are things that I would be like, oh, I wish I didn't buy them, but more like I had more expectations for them and they didn't fulfill what I was looking for exactly. So it would be basically like the cons of certain things that I'm still planning to keep, but I wouldn't buy multiples of them for sure. The first one being my Raneka Villa sparkly heels. So I got these ones because I wanted them to be my wedding shoe. As you can see, they're like this blushy color, and my dress is actually like this pinky undertone. I got these ones before I had the dress, and since the wedding is gonna be outside with grass, I wanted the thick heel. They're stunning. They're stunning shoes. There's no denying that. My issue is not with how the shoe looks. It's definitely way more into how much they hurt, because they hurt a lot, especially right here. So I need to fix that. But also, when I found my dress, a mistake that I did was I got the shoes first without knowing what the dress is gonna look like. I don't feel like they fit the dress aesthetic. Now I find myself probably needing to buy another pair. I will definitely keep them. I need to work on this, but yeah, I would recommend you to find first the dress and then go for the shoes. I thought that these were going to be very easy to pair with any dress, because I thought my dress is gonna be a little more simple, and my dress is actually, it's amazing. I love it, and I definitely want to find the perfect shoes for that dress and something that it's comfortable, yes or yes, because you're gonna be with those shoes for a really long time. I've thought about getting multiple pairs of shoes to the point that also I will have probably sneakers because I'm not very good with heels. I will throw them away the moment that I can. So I'm a little bit disappointed with these ones. And yes, I use them. My issue is the strap here. So I have really considered getting other pairs of shoes. There's these ones from Jimmy Choo that they have pearls that I think they're a little bit too much, but on the right circumstances, I think they're an amazing pair and they look very comfy. And I also think having multiple pairs is gonna be probably the best option because there are some shoes that are gonna bother me in certain spot and then I can maybe search to others, and definitely sneakers at some point are gonna be the option for me. But when it comes to these ones, I don't regret the shoes. I regret thinking that they were going to be my wedding shoes because I don't think that they will. This is definitely something that I plan to keep and use for other occasions and probably figure out how to stop them being so painful on the back. This next one, I'm so sad to put it on the worst list because I was so excited. When I saw it on the runway, I fell in love with it. Let me show you the dress. As you can see, it still has the tags on, and that is because I have not used it once. So it's a short dress with red and pink, and it has laces and it has a cape, and the problem is not the dress, the problem is me. I don't really regret getting it, I just cannot bring myself to use it. The sleeves are stunning, the dress looks really good on me in my opinion, like I really like the way that it looks on me. Since I saw this piece on the runway from Zimmerman, they showed the model walking with it, I was like, it has sailboats. I love sailing, so I saw a Zimmerman dress with a stunning style, sailboat, and I thought, this is it, this is my dream dress. I found it on Farfetch, it had a little discount. I was so excited, I got it, I loved it, it was amazing. I was so excited to start wearing it, but every time that I thought about putting it on, I panicked. And this has more to do with my social anxiety than anything else, but usually my way of dressing is muted colors, simple styles, nothing too eye-catchy. You will rarely see me dressing loud or colorful because I really like blending, and I felt always that if I wore this dress out, people would stare at me and think like, oh, it's too much. And I know that you're probably gonna tell me that it's not too much. I know that, and that's why I wanted to show it on this video and talk about it, because I feel like a lot of people go through this and it's sad. It's honestly sad that I am stopping myself for wearing things that I love, that I actually love the way that I look with them, that I love the dress, I love the style, it's comfortable, but I'm just second guessing because I don't want people to think that I'm doing too much. So yeah, it's brand new, I have not worn it, and I want to promise myself on this video that next year when spring comes and it's dress weather again, it's the first thing that I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna do it on a vlog. I'm gonna push myself to do it and lose the fear because I know that once I'm out, no one's gonna look at me. It's just in my head. It's just a red dress and it's going to be fine. Definitely make it bigger in my head. And I do this with a lot of clothing, but this is like the perfect example of that. It is very unique, but I should be able to wear whatever I want and not stop myself. Like, I know that no one is telling me not to. I actually taken this dress to London a few times. It always stays in the suitcase. Like, I never took it out. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed with myself, and I hope that next year I'll use it. I promise it's not going anywhere, but it's definitely one of my worst purchases because of myself. These sneakers, I've had the chance to wear them. They are not the worst. They're not even like that bad, but they're definitely not as comfortable as my Chanel sneakers. So these are the Hermes Day sneakers, and I got them in rose gold. I've been using them a lot. I've been trying to break them in, and it's been a process. It's definitely not horribly bad. I just wish that they would be a tiny bit more comfortable, so I just wanted to let everyone know, because when I unbox them, people asked me to give a review as soon as I had like a little bit of time to get to use them, and I can tell you that yes, I like them. I plan to keep them. They're gonna still be my everyday sneakers, but there's definitely more comfortable white sneakers out there. They're really hard to find, so I just feel like they're a little bit stiff. Like, the leather is very good. Like, I can tell that they're gonna be durable. I can tell that they're gonna hold up very well with time, and they're not gonna lose structure, and the soles are very comfy, but they do need a period of time to break in, longer than the regular sneaker. I also wanted to give a review of the Chanel sling bags, but I haven't used them enough to actually review them, so I'm gonna need more time for those. The next one is going to be my Louis Vuitton passport cover. It's not that it's not good, it's just like it's not the most practical because my passport keeps falling off. Sometimes the passport has I just wish that it had a little bit more of a grip on the passports because they fall a lot. So sometimes I open my bag and my passport is actually inside of my bag and not here. If it's facing down, they slip out. It's nothing like too big to note. I also sometimes when I go through passport control, when it's not the automatic one, like the one that you put your passport in, it's just a machine, you always have to take them out anyway. Like it's a very nice place to store. I just wish that it was a little bit more secure. The last one is going to be the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm kind of disappointed with it and I wanted to say that on this video. So I'm gonna give you a bit of a review of having it since it launched. So previously I had the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I don't upgrade often. I just feel like they never change enough on the phones for it to be worth it. I've already talked about the fact that the frontal camera had basically no upgrades. The frontal camera is the same and I think we use it a lot, so I just wish that Apple put a little bit more effort into the frontal camera. The back camera, the issues that I have with it, the first one is that you always have this little flower thing that it appears when you want to take a picture or a video, and it bothers me so much. I don't know how to take it off. I'm gonna look for videos to do that, and it just changes sort of like the perception of the picture a little bit, or the video too, so I have to consistently turn it off every time that I want to film a video or take a picture. Also, when you switch cameras from 1 to 2 to 5, the breathing of the camera or the zoom, it's so obvious that you would have to edit it out if you wanted to. So sometimes I'm filming, let's say, the unboxing of the Chanel shoes. I have the video here. I'm gonna put it. You can see how the camera focuses and unfocuses, and it's quite weird because I do lock the focus point every time that I film something. The breathing of the focus and the switch of the lenses is too obvious. Also, everyone complains a lot about how the iPhone edits your pictures when you take them. Like, they just make them so much brighter and your skin somehow looks like dull. I don't know how to explain that, but the thing that the phone does, that it just makes your picture look a little bit more like contrasty and bright, I don't like it. There's ways to take that out on the settings. I still don't get why they alter the pictures. The battery life, the first week was really good. After that, it's going down quite fast, so don't have a lot of good things to say about the battery life. And the phone heats up like crazy. And that is something that did not happen with the iPhone 12 because I film a lot with my phone. And one of the reasons why I wanted to upgrade is because I wanted to sometimes not take my camera with me and just be able to use the phone. The camera, it is worth it if you had 12 and below, but there's still things about the 12 that I think that were amazing and that the phone was really good. So I am a little bit disappointed. I guess I just expected way more from the camera. It glitches a bit, but the 5 zoom is amazing. Like, that is the feature that I think I enjoy the most about the phone. I love taking pictures and videos of architecture and sometimes scenery or landscapes, and I love the way that it frames and the quality that it has. I don't know why, but I feel like it's the best camera of the 3 that it has. I never use the 0.5. I just don't like the way it makes things look, but the 5 zoom is amazing. I love it. That alone made it worth it for me. I don't think it's perfect. I don't know if the 16 is gonna change that much anyway, but I did want to share a few of the reasons why I kind of regret or just not enjoy as much as I thought I would. So if you were thinking about upgrading your phone, I would consider it a little bit more. I wouldn't even say to wait for the 16 because we don't even know how much is going to change from the 15. But I do want to say that I'm not just trying to complain a lot about the phone. I do see improvements from the 12, of course. I just would expect more. So this is it. These were my best and worst purchases of this year. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I would definitely love to hear if you have any suggestions for wedding shoes. Something super comfy, thick heel would be amazing. And we'd love to hear what are your best and worst purchases of this year and why. I think it's really interesting to go back and see why you wanted something and how it turned out. I'm really happy with everything that I got, honestly, even the worst ones, but there's definitely things that are not perfect and not how I expected. So I did want to know that for anyone that was either interested on the items, planning to buy them, etc. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you 2 videos right here in case you want to check them out. Thank you and see you on the next one. Bye.